وَأَلَّا يَعْبُدُ اللَّهُ إِلَّا بِمَا شَرَعَ. The last final point in believing the Prophet is that you worship Allah Azza wa Jal only in the way that you have been ordered by Allah's Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and whatever he has done. So the speech and the actions of Allah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is a hujjah. Hujjah means it is a proof. You see, a lot of people and the modernists, they come and say, who reject the hadith, they say hadith is a historical record and we do not derive the sunnah from it. They say whatever is the sunnah of the Anbiya who came before the Prophet ﷺ. So whatever the deen we understand is from the Quran, and the sunnah is the sunnah of the Anbiya. And the hadith is not the way of sunnah. The sunnah has to be taken from mutawatir. And mutawatir means by the actions of the people, of a huge number of people, whatever they do, and which comes after generation, that is what we take. But if we say that, then our argument is, for example, the water is in a bottle. If you ask where is the water, you say it is in a bottle. Likewise, if you say where is the sunnah, we say the sunnah is in a hadith. So if you want to know what does the Prophet ﷺ said, what did the Prophet ﷺ do, what did the companions do, all of these things come in the sunnah. All of these things you will find in the books of hadith and nowhere else. And nowhere else. And if you say that we derive the deen from the actions of the people, from a huge number that is known as mutawatiran, we say we also get a lot of things which is not in Islam, but the people, in spite of that, they practice. And that's the reason we see people celebrating the birthday of the Prophet ﷺ and all of this bid'ah. Where did it come from? By the actions of the people. So mutawatiran, that way is not the dalil. The dalil is ma qala Allah wa qala Rasul. Whatever Allah said and whatever the Muhammad ﷺ said and did. So, and we also worship Allah not according to how we want, but according to how the Prophet ﷺ said us. For example, the elaboration why I'm giving it, because you see a lot of people from amongst the modern Muslims, they say that I do not pray, but do not judge me. I do not pray, but do not judge me. We say Allah and His Rasul has already judged such people in the Quran. So they use scholars and Maulvis and the ulama as a soft target. They cannot attack Islam. They cannot attack Allah and His Rasul because they are also from Muslim families. So they try to use the Muslim Maulanas and the scholars as a soft target. And what they say is, do not judge me. Only Allah has the right to judge me. We say, okay, the one who has judged that a person, man taraka salata muta'ammidan faqad kafar, whosoever has left salah, leaves salah intentionally, has disbelieved in Allah and disbelieved in the Prophet and disbelieved in Islam. Who said this? The Prophet ﷺ. Who said that salah is from the arkan of Islam, from the pillars of Islam? The Prophet ﷺ. All of the scholars are unanimously agrees with this. And we have modern Muslims who came after 1500 years who tries to teach to the people that do not judge me. This is something absurd and not acceptable.